Welcome back to the show and good morning. Just hanging out with my man Jimbo of Precision Skiing Sports. Good morning. How are you, dude?
I'm good this morning. Yeah. I've had a couple of days of good skiing and good spring skiing.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Oh, it is great conditions out there. And when it's been as warm as it's been in the afternoon, snow really softens up. And so the conditions, that's what we're talking about today, is that they can really change on you in the course of 4 hours.
If you're out there for a major part of the day, I mean, you can experience anything from loud powder to spring-like goo. And, you know, sometimes you need to adapt your equipment a little bit.
Now, are those industry terms, loud powder and springtime goo?
Yeah.
That's what's known across the board, right?
Yeah. But, you know, in the morning, the snow surface can be firm, even though the groomers have done a great job in getting the texture prepared. You can still find some pretty firm spots, and if it's been a while before you've had your skis sharpened, you know, there's a real easy way you can go about sharpening your skis yourself, just by using a diamond stone, or if you don't have a diamond stone, even just a ceramic or carborundum stone. And all you have to do is just put it on the side edge like this, and then just run it back and forth. You know, and you try to keep it flat, but it's not so critical. The idea is that as you're skiing and hit stones, whatnot, on the slope, it puts little burrs on the edge.
Sure.
And that detracts from the way that the edges will feel when you're skiing, turning, carving. So you want to try to get them smooth. That makes a big, big difference on firm snow.
And that's what we're talking about doing with this tool, getting the edge smooth once again.
Yep. Just try to smooth it, go down both sides of both skis, or if you have a snowboard, just do both edges, and it makes it really, really nice if you do encounter any firm snow out there.
Right.
And then the other thing that you can do is give yourself a glove wax.
A glove wax?
A glove wax, yeah. You know, most people have a little bar of wax, and if you just rub the wax on the base of the ski, just like I'm doing here. You can kind of see that. I'll just do the front half. And then you take your glove, and then you just polish the wax.
Oh, gotcha.
You heat it up, and you can see it kind of smooths
it.
into
the base then.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. You don't need to make it super smooth, but
and this is something good to do right before you get onto the snow and you hit the slopes with this.
Or do this in the condo while you're waiting for the slowest person to get going. You know,
get yourself ready for it. And it's probably this kind of waxing would last, you know, for that one afternoon.
And it'll help when you hit those areas of the snow that have warmed up and softened, and there's moisture in that snow, and you hit it and you can feel the vacuum, the suction of your skis. Putting a little wax on like that will help break it up and give you smooth gliding all around the whole mountain.
Yeah. Now, something I hear all the time, and I just had my family in town, and I even took them to your shop to get set up with demos. They had nothing but good things to say with the help of the staff, getting just set up with the right kind of skis that was going to best suit them for where they were going on the hill. So we reached the whole spectrum in terms of what kind of skis each individual needed, whether we're just doing grooms or that we had a first-timer, and we also had somebody who was going to do anything on the mountain. But at the end of the day, the one thing that's consistent is their feet are hurting. So, because some of them have their own boots, and sometimes, you know, what are some of the things that they can do to help make their boots feel better or not as loose?
Well, you know, that's it exactly. This time of year, the warm weather, you know, you can put more energy into the boots because some of the snow feels so great to smear turns on, and you can notice that your boots do get a little bit loose, and that's natural, especially if you've been skiing all season. Your feet are now used to being in boots by this time of year, and you may have to make an adjustment. You know, easy adjustment is to make the boot a little bit tighter. And what everyone does is they go to the next catch. That's a big, big jump. You know, you run the risk of cutting off some circulation that way. Better to ensure that if on a buckle like this buckle, it has
which you see so often, though, now on boots, that whether you're renting or you purchase relatively new boots, you see it a lot. on a boot.
Yep. It's a great feature to be able to make a little adjustment. Sometimes the whole boot feels loose inside, and a real slick way to take up some room. These are called Bondtech shims. It's non-compressible cardboard.
Got it.
So
okay.
it's almost like a thin thickness. Piece of wood.
Yeah.
And this goes right inside the boot, the shell this way, and then the liner sits on it.
Got it.
So you can see what this is going to do is take up some room underneath the liner. And while this is only 1/8 of an inch thick, oftentimes that's plenty of snugging to get you through the spring skiing
period.
Because
certainly the idea is that if they're your boots, especially, that you're going to have. You bought those boots to fit your foot, but also we're looking at some insoles or some foot beds.
Sure. If you don't have an insole in your boot, this is a great time to get it in there because it gives your foot a contour to sit on, and it can kind of relax and help take up a little room in the boot. And if your boots are absolutely worn out or way too loose, this is a good time of year to get new boots. We've got sale going on at the store. We've got boots from 20 to 70% off. So it's a good
remind
time
us real
to
quick
invest
where the shop's located, where we can find it.
Well, we're right across from Walmart in Frisco, right next to Cammie's Yogurt.
And it's a very convenient spot, right off Highway 9. As soon as you get off I-70 and start heading south into town, look to your left. You're going to find it right there. And Jimbo, thanks so much for telling us about how we can take care of ourselves during the springtime.
Have a great day on the hill today.
It will be a great day, as long as we avoid some rain, which I think we can, which is the possibility today. But most likely we're going to see some snowfall coming in through the night. So that's some good news. We'll always take that, right?
Snow.
Yeah, love the fresh snow. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Summit Sunrise. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with a look at your snow conditions and weather report.